but in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man, it's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. 0-1 now. And that one clips the corner. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And it misses. 2-1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that's a little bit high. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they still got both their challenges. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Cutter. Low inside.
The 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at-bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Moving over is Yepez to make the grab.
Third, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
This to third. Slings it across. That ends the inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab, Garrett Crochet. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here's George Springer. Fastball for a strike. Crochet in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. gets him to chase after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball one there. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. In the air out towards right center. Abreu should have this one, and the inning is over. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Yeah!
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got him. One down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Trevor Story. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. No score here in the second.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 2, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Circle change.
That one's in there, 0-1. Now he's challenging a called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Middle center.
2 down, nobody on. Bounced out to short. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Leo.
So up next, Leo Jimenez. Line to left, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting six, the second baseman.
Really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air right field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting seven, the catcher, number 55, Tyler.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games. Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Undefeated every time I make a move. Always on I ain't got no time to snooze. Catch me at the top, I ain't living with the blues. I don't take L's. Every time I pre-air, I'm a better.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go. Just misses.
That pitch is out.
It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Hey.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-1.
No, inside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Lauer fires. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Another 1-2. That one just misses.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
On the ground to third. Okamoto over to second to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Carlos Narvaez digs in now. That one fouled hard the other way.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike on the outside. And it's 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back now in Toronto. It's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there. Like he came in with something to prove.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 4th home run of the season. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Oh, real clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Juan Yepes.
Folks, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Out front, rip foul. Swings through him for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up in 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter is George Springer. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to right his first time. late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Start of the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
To the right side, Clement. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Now it's going to be Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The Bo Sox trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 2-2 on the way. On the ground at first. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And now Wilyer Abreu grounded out his first time up.
Hey!
High outside.
Check
Hey.
swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Low outside.
That's
Gosh,
a ball.
Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that
Four-seam
pitch.
fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Dominant
the first baseman,
performance for him
Wilyer
today, Boog. Just 2
Contreras.
hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Curveball over for a called strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Cutter. Low inside.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Rogers Center. I'll tell you what, Siggy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player. Relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
This one in the air. Rafaela takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now it's Dalton Varsho. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground right side. Contreras takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
2 down, bases empty. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Jimenez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama.
That's inside.
On the ground right side. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Close one doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Nice grab, and they get the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 2, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The Red Sox down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
Still stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show.